Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to third question 4. Sir, the status from Umshyrpi to Baniun, package 1, is under retendering process. The status from Baniun towards Dawki is as follows. 1. Package 2, progress is 37.75%. Package 3, DPR is under process. Package 4, progress is 30.10%. And package 5, work under retendering process.
Baroni, please.
Sir. So I'd like to thank the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister for the reply. Sir, it raised a lot of hopes when, tender was called for this Shillong-Dawki road, because we all use that road. And sir, it took me more than 1 hour when I left home to reach the assembly. And a lot of students, people who use this road to commute to their place of work, place of studies, sometimes have been stranded on the road for more than 3, 4, 5 hours. So, may I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, what is the reason for retendering of, package 1, as per the reply, Deputy Chief Minister, even package 5, and package 3. May I know, sir, the reason, what leads to retendering of these works?
Sir, as far as package 1 is concerned, the company whom the ministry has allotted work under this provision, direct supervision of NHIDCL, they ultimately surrendered work halfway. Then ultimately, I remember in the month of March, April 2022, I personally went to Delhi. I met the MD and I met also the secretary of the ministry. We discussed at length about all these issues, and ultimately they took a decision that return process has to start. They have done it. In fact, they have already completed the processing of retendering. However, only one single tender again participated. Then ultimately now they again retendering. The whole process again started, and I'm sure within the month of April this process will be over, and once that is done, the work can again resume. That is as far the package 1 is concerned. And also I would like to tell here, as far as package 1 is concerned, even the shifting utilities is still on, and we have already had a series of meetings under the level of Chief Secretary and also under my level, where we monitored 24/7, because we wanted to make sure that the shifting utilities has to complete at the earliest possible. And this also, the target has been kept, that by 15th of April, the whole process of shifting should be completed from our side. And as far as package 3 is concerned, sir, this is the bypass of Penusla, where at that point of time, the landowners and the traditional heads, they are against the bypass, but now they are ready. Therefore, the NHIDCL now is preparing the DPR. And as far as package 5 is concerned, again, sir, the same thing happened, where the company has just surrendered the work, and now the process of tendering again is in the final stage.
Next, supplementary question.
So though my supplementary is not related to this question, but so we're having huge problems, sir, reaching a place where we want to go. So sir, may I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, I think there was, a move to construct a western bypass. So if that is also taken simultaneously, sir, I think it's going to ease this traffic problem that we are facing, not only the people of Shillong, but people living in those areas where they have to use this road to reach, places where they want to reach. May I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, what is the status, though it is not related to this question, sir, but since, this road is being used by, the entire part of that state, so may I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, because as per his reply, it seems this work will take some time to restart, sir. So if this western bypass can be taken up on a priority basis, sir, that will ease the problem of people who use this road, who need not use this road if there was a western bypass. So may I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, sir, regarding the western bypass road?
Yes, sir. Though the principal question does not relate to the supplementary question, however, for the interest of the honorable member and also the members of this August House, sir, the status of western bypass right now is in the stage of land proceeding. We have reached to section 19 of the Land Acquisition Act, and I'm very sure if everything goes well, maybe within 2 or 3 months, we will be able to start. We'll be able to hand over the land to the concerned company so that they can start to work.
So I'd like to express my gratitude to the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, but then, of course, at the same time, request him, sir, to please take this on a priority basis, sir, because I think the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister himself uses this road. I think he must have been stuck on this road sometimes, though with all the escorts also. And imagine the common man, sir, who do not have escorts. So, sir, I would request the Deputy Chief Minister, sir, to please take this on a priority basis so that we can ensure that, we do not waste time, traveling, just wasting time on the road. Thank you, sir, for this.
Sir, yes, point noted, sir.
Sir. So, I believe there must be a terms and conditions for a company in the tender, sir. So, may I know what action is being taken if there is a condition in the terms of and condition while calling for a tender? I believe there must be a condition, sir, that a contractor or a company must complete this work within the stipulated time. But when this company left the work halfway, what action has been taken against this company, sir?
Sir, though the tendering process is not under the control of the state PWD, however, again, for the interest of the honourable member to know, the Ministry of Road Transport under the NHIDCL, they called the tender and then they did everything, and ultimately the work was allotted. But of course, there were few conditions before signing the final work order with the concerned company, and one of them is in case if they fail to complete or in case if they surrender, then their security deposit will be forfeited. That is one of the conditions. And the details, though I don't have right now with me, so for the other details, maybe I will collect again and accordingly I'll explain to this.